Hey, welcome back, guys. It's Triple Player NegativeAE, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa V3. We're just about to do the second flashback light and see what's going on, so let's go ahead. Learn about maybe how we got here. That butt. I will not get over that butt. That my consciousness went white, and somewhere in that whiteness a scene played.
They were so young and talented. How could this happen?
Are we presumed dead?
It looked like an accident. They were running away from that group.
Was it really just an accident, though? I honestly can't believe that.
Huh. A funeral? It was mine. It was everyone's here.
Huh?
Why was I at my own? Yeah, exactly. Hold on. A funeral? You too, Suichi. It would appear we all remembered the same thing. But what the fuck does it mean? Yeah, how would we be at our own funeral?
Why was I watching your guys' funeral? And why was I there too? Why?
What the hell's going on? What was the funeral? But the only thing I can remember is seeing that funeral, nothing else. Maybe we already dead? No way. This is so stupid, I couldn't help but laugh. I mean, there's no way that was the memory of our funeral. Then what was it? It's probably a memory of our school festival or something. School festival? Yeah, it's probably a memory from a play we did for the school festival or something. I mean, isn't it obvious if you just think about it? If that funeral was real, there's no way we'd still be alive. But aren't we from different high schools? Why would we have a school festival together? Well, we'll probably remember something about that later. Anyway, there's no way that funeral was real. There's no mistaking that. You're right. If we think about it logically, that's clearly out of the question.
Goodness.
Good. Going to think everyone was already dead. Stop saying stupid stuff. Look at me. I'm alive, hale and hearty. Hearty? Because you get a hard on every time you see me? Oh, I heard males can tell they're healthy by how hard they get in the morning. Is that true? Stay in your lane, bitch. I'm not good with other people's dirty jokes. Oh, man, what a disappointment. It's true, the flashback light was a real letdown. We didn't find anything about the ultimate hunt, just some weird memory. Seriously, talk about a disappointment. No, I'm not talking about the memory, I'm talking about you guys.
It's a lie.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just lying again, so don't worry about it. I wish you wouldn't have said anything in the first place. More importantly, the memory of the funeral we saw. It can't be a memory of the real funeral. We have to learn more about this. No matter how hard I think about it, I can't wrap my head around it. After that experience, we ate a meal in the dining hall and returned to our rooms. We get some free time? Wow. Free time? Can't stop thinking about it. But it's hard to deduce anything from such a short scene. I could ask Monokuma for a hint. That would help, but I shouldn't waste my time trying to solve an unsolvable problem. I still have some time left today. Maybe I'll head out, clear my head. Okay, so right away, my instinct... Well, hold on. So what's our friendship? Angie... We haven't really talked to Maki yet. We're level 1 with Angie? Fuck. Okay, so we're not even very far along in Angie's storyline. We should go to Maki instead. And in our gifts, she likes assassin things, right? Huh. We should really go to the place. I don't know what she might like. I don't know what she would like. So let's go to the. I'm gonna go to the slot machine. I want to talk to Maki, I really do, but I want to go to the slot machine first and get that out of the way. Get some gifts for everybody. Because with our newfound coinage from the last trial. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. So I got some gifts. I don't know. I don't know what would be good for Maki. We'll probably. I have like a gun. I don't know if she'll like that or not. But I do want to go talk to Maki and see if she is down to hang out. Even if she doesn't like my gift, I still want to hang out with her. So into the dormitory we go. It doesn't look like Maki's wants to come out of her room, really. Where's Maki? There she is. Click. Hi, Maki.
What is it?
What? If it's alright with you, do you want to talk?
Stay away from me.
So just pretend I'm not even here. I can't hang out with Maki? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh no, I really wanted to hang out with you. Fuck. Alright, Angie it is then. Where is Angie? She's probably in her art room, right? Yes, she is. Fuck, man. Let's hang out with Angie, because Maki's being a dick right now. That memory I mean, it's impossible that the funeral was held for me, because I have a Tua, so I'm in no danger of dying, you know? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay then, what should we do? I should give her a gift, but I don't know what I'm gonna select, so we'll see. Angie spent some time showing me her art supplies in her lab. Angie and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give? Definitely. What are we gonna give you? Tastes delicious. Probably something like a shrine or some shit. Oh, artistic. Here we go. Give her the beret.
Yay!
This is it. This is what I've been after. How did you know, Shuichi? Did Atua speak to you? Good job, Shuichi.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, Shuichi. I need your help with something. I'd be happy to help. Now then, I want you to help me look for something. That shouldn't be a problem. What are you looking for? A sickle.
Yeah,
Sickle. You know, a crescent-shaped blade, wooden handle, cut stuff really easy. What are you gonna do with that? Mow the lawn?
Not right.
No, silly. I'm gonna stab it into my window.
Yep.
Window. On my island, if you feel sad and lonely at night, you stab a sickle into your window. It's an odd custom. Anyone who sees it just can't ignore it. They gotta go console that person. And they gotta do everything they can to console them. And I do mean anything. So whenever I'm feeling sad, I gotta have a sickle ready. Well, I see. If you need anything else. Nothing comes to mind.
How divine!
You're so nice, Shuichi. I bet you'll come console when I stab my sickle.
Yeah!
I want to be consoled by you.
Oh yeah!
I'll teach you all my island's customs, Shuichi.
You can't do that!
First, you're not allowed to feed the children after midnight. I've heard of a creature
Come on, come on!
because it's unhealthy. There's so many references to other things in this. They won't grow up to be stable adults. Alright. That sounds reasonable.
Then,
They have to undergo a divine initiation ritual before they can enter adulthood. A ritual, like a coming of age ceremony?
divine!
During the ritual, we perform intense physical workouts. They all become adults at the same time, and we feel happy and relaxed afterward.
How divine!
I haven't undergone my ritual yet, but I hear it's a divine experience. Happy and relaxed, huh?
Of course.
That's right. On my island, everyone... I don't know why I said that with conviction. Everyone shares in our fun, happy times. At weddings, for example, after the bride and groom consummate their vows. Did I read that completely wrong. Nope, I didn't. The guests make their own vows, and then they consummate those too. Everyone? After successful consummation, the bride is blessed with a baby. Of course, we all share the baby too, using a sickle.
Huh?
What the hell are you gonna do with that? Just kidding, we can't share a baby. We should share the bride. What does that mean? This island has a ton of strange traditions. It does. I'm curious. Angie's report card has been updated based on your experience. Cool. With more questions than answers, I return to my room. Well, now I kind of wanted to just stick with Angie. Because now I feel like Maki's going to be like Nagito and not let me hang out with him sometimes. Angie seems like she'll hang out all the time. Unless she's like in the gym. This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It's Betty Bye for us. Wow, they got beat up real bad. You two should go to sleep together in one big bed. The three of us could all sleep in one bed, right? As close as we are, not only could we sleep in one big bed, we could sleep in triple bunk beds. But whoever's in the top bunk might fall out of bed and die. I don't know if we're that close. Triple bunk bed, huh? Sounds interesting. Nighttime. I have training with Kaito. We haven't done it for a while because of the murder, but we're going to do it tonight, right? In that case, I need to go to the courtyard. Alright, I'm done. Let's go. Hey girl, you're always up out. What's going on?
Oh me, oh my.
Shuichi, where are you going? Nowhere in particular. What about you, Angie? I was just talking to the others. Talking?
Maybe.
Since they can't hear Atua's voice, I was explaining his wisdom to them.
Atua!
Atua was touched by everyone's feelings, so he said we must preserve the peace here. I'm so relieved. I'll work with everyone to make this academy a paradise. She'll work with everyone. I wonder what she means by that. Bayonara, Shuichi. See you tomorrow. I gotta start using Bayonara. I have a bad feeling about this. Himiko's magic show was Angie's idea as well. What is she planning this time? Bayonara. Looks like Kaito isn't here yet. Then suddenly.
Yo!
Hey, sorry I was late. I had trouble bringing her. Her? Oh, hi, Maki.
Huh?
Maki? Why is Maki here? That's what I'd like to know. Someone kept buzzing my intercom, and I got so fed up I finally opened the door. Then this guy grabbed my arm and dragged me all the way here. Well, don't worry about the small stuff. If you're gonna train, it's more fun with the 3 people than 2, right? Training. The 3 of us. Is that really the reason you dragged me here?
This is stupid.
This is stupid. I'm going back. You calling this stupid?
Listen up.
Listen up. A hero has to fight with a big enemy. When a hero has to fight with a big enemy, they train, and then train some more. That's what training is. This training is. It's important for a hero like me. So you guys can be like super dog, cat, or horse by my side to help me be the hero. All of the examples you could have
Right
picked.
already.
Did you really think that crazy explanation would convince me to
This
stay?
is stupid.
This is still stupid. I'm going back.
Hold up.
Hey, hold on a sec. When I said I was the hero, that was just from my perspective.
You know,
Even super pets think of themselves as heroes.
let's do it.
The same goes for the both of you. Each of you are the heroes of your own stories. So act more like it.
Hey.
I don't know what you're up to, but I told you both to stay away from me. You know this will end badly if you don't, so why are you being so difficult? How long are you gonna run away?
Huh?
Kaito brought his face close to Maki's. Your mask is coming down. I could tell just by looking at you today. So you guys mind your own business and I'll mind mine. We'll all agree to avoid each other. Please, just pretend I'm not even here.
I mean...
You're not the terrifying person the others think you are. You're just a coward.
Hey, so...
What's your enemy?
What?
My enemy?
Jeez.
You don't need to tell me what it is, as long as you know it yourself.
Listen up.
So how long are you gonna run away from your enemy? Run away?
Seriously? Come on.
Yeah, you've been running away. It's pretty pathetic.
That's right.
But if you want to stand against it, even a little, I'll train with you so you can be strong. Maki is getting angry. Kaito is just provoking her. Is he going to be okay? He's antagonizing the ultimate assassin.
Hey!
So what are you gonna do?
Kaito.
Kaito, it's okay. You don't have to.
Okay.
Fine, I'll do it.
Huh?
You'll do it?
Then...
Don't get the wrong idea. He'll just bug me about it later if I refuse. So you get it. Or so you do get it. The only way to deal with idiots like him is to give up and just keep nodding.
What?
You don't get it at all. You just better get ready. I won't hold back just because you're a girl. Well, what are we doing first?
Right.
First, 100 push-ups. Somehow, Maki ended up joining us and the three of us trained together.
Not bad. Shuichi, you're getting better.
Hey, Kaito. No slacking today, yeah? I'm counting your reps.
I'm on fire today. I could easily do 50 push-ups.
I thought we were doing 100.
Hey, what about you, Maki? 100 might be too hard for you, so...
91.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, she's a fucking ultimate assassin. She better be better at this than us.
That fast?
Maki's actually really great now that I know that she's the ultimate assassin. When she was the ultimate child caregiver, she was like weird and like displacent. But now she's like cool. I like Maki now. Maki stood and brushed the dirt from her hands, totally composed.
What?
You're done already? You're not even out of breath? Guess you've trained before, huh? Aren't you breathing a little too hard? It's not like we really pushed ourselves.
That's...
But before coming here, I did some warm-ups. I already did 500 push-ups, so... Kaito, that was the best lie you could come up with? Anyway, I'm done, and you can't say I didn't train with you. I'm going back to my room. Okay, we're done. We're doing training tomorrow, too. You better be there. Maki ignored Kaito and left without a word. Jeez, why's she gotta be so difficult? Hey Kaito, why did you do all this? To help her? If someone's weak, you gotta help them out. Teamwork's important for astronauts. If someone's weak and suffering, there's no way you could just leave them. Weak and suffering? Huh? Yes, dude. In that sense, No, your case is a little different. What do you mean?
Shut up!
Nothing. Anyway, let's keep going. You're still in the middle of your push-ups, right? So are you. Weren't you listening? I already did 500 push-ups before I got here. Nice try, Kaito. Kaito ended up saying he didn't remember how many push-ups he did. We just agreed to start over and we were exhausted by the time we reached 100. So tired. When I got back to my room, I huffed out a deep sigh and fell backwards onto my bed. Kaito bringing Maki. He really is crazy. But maybe it's because he's crazy that Maki came in the first place. Kaito, you really are something else. My eyelids closed as I continued talking to myself, and then eventually drifted to sleep. Dots. Curious? Curious what we Mono Cubs do when you're not around? I'll tell you. We listen to foreign music and laugh at the funny sounding words. When we hear words that sound perverted, we get really excited. We also wear pajamas all day and lounge in an air-conditioned room. And when we all go out together, they usually make me steal. See, we're all such good friends. We're always together. Except when they run away when I get caught stealing. Interesting. I hope it's more free time.
It is now 8 a.m.
It's official announcement for these 9 a.m. An urgency announcement. Please assemble in the gym. Refusal to get along is the grounds for punishment. Monodem, you're really obsessed with this whole getting along thing. Friends is the only show he watches now. If you don't get along, I won't forgive you. I use the X's to peel your faces off like mandarin oranges. Please get along, everyone. She puked again. Oh, and it's blue this time. How rare. They say anyone who sees Mono Fanny's blue puke will have good luck. Interesting. Assemble in the gym, huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Alrighty. I'm just gonna head over there, right? Just gonna fast travel places. '27, baby. What's up? What's going on in the gym? What do we got going on here? It was the same way when we went to the library after Rantara's class trial. All clean. Like nothing ever happened. I'm tired as fuck. I was up all night fixing that computer. Oh, you took a look at the computer on the 4th floor. What'd you think? Yeah, I only just started working on it, so I don't know the full specs, but that thing is pretty good. I mean, it's so intense that it just won't let me sleep. Are you jealous?
Stop!
Of course, I would never be jealous of a computer. A robot jealous of a computer? Seems just plain possible. Hey guys, am I sleepwalking or something? What's she doing here?
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see, I'm hallucinating. After what Maki said before, there's no way she'd be here.
Come on, man.
Don't say something so stupid. You'll never get to know her better if you never talk to her. Maybe everyone would prefer that. Maybe everyone would prefer that this dangerous killer stays far away from us. Of course, I wouldn't prefer that at all. You better cut it out.
No.
He's right. Murder and death have no place in a peaceful academy life. It's just like Angie said. Yeah, it's just like Angie said.
Everyone!
It's serious.
Oh,
Oh no, the colossal insect is on the other side of the wall, isn't it? No, not that. Gonta went to courtyard before coming here and...
Thanks for bearing with us.
Come on, what is it? Why'd you call us out of all of a sudden? We're the ones who called them out. Did you forget that too? Let's worry about Monotaro later. And present the motive now. So it is a motive after all. Doesn't matter what the motive is, we will not do the killing game anymore. That's right, we aren't afraid of anything anymore. Because we have a Tua. What?
actually,
Okay. But it's no ordinary motive. This motive will be inspire fear like ever before. Fear like never before. If you face fear like never before, you'll have no choice but to unite. For now, the motive will cast you down into the depths of terror.
we'll present it together.
This time, the motive is a transfer student.
Yep, a new student is transferring.
just any transfer student.
You get to resurrect one of the 4 people who've died so far.
Oh no!
Welcome them back to the academy as a transfer student.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Are you serious?
The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. But only one of the 4 who have died so far can become the transfer student. Whoever you choose, that person will be considered part of the killing game semester. So technically you can kill them again as soon as they're resurrected. You know, if you wanted to use it like that. This motive is supposed to bring them closer together. Ow, I bumped the table, sorry guys. Old habits and such. Monodam, let's forgive Monotaro. Forgiving is what friends do, you know? Mono Fanny, you're nice. But there is more to friendship than being nice. Friends also punish each other when they do something wrong. That's why I'll have to punish you. I'll have you punish Monotaro. Please no, not Mono Fanny. I'm always mocking her when she's not looking. I don't want to be punished by her. Fine, I'll do it.
So long, farewell.
That's interesting. Resurrect. I feel like this academy has prepared me for absurd situations, but what I just heard is the most absurd thing so far.
Incomprehensible.
It is really absurd. The transfer student resurrecting the dead. Don't say such a stupid thing. There's no way resurrecting the dead is possible. It just can't happen. Who the fuck would believe that load of unscientific bullshit? Disbelief due to lack of scientific merit is simply the hubris of scientific society. This ritual, or rather resurrection ceremony, stems from funeral ceremonies all the world over. They are similar, yes? The act of sending the dead to the next world is sort of a ritual. Through rumors and legends, the ritual twisted into a way to return the dead to this world. Interesting.
So?
Since you keep rambling about it, I guess you really believe all that stuff, huh, Kyo? What are you saying? There's no way the dead can be resurrected.
Do you understand?
Without a doubt, the souls of the dead exist, but they cannot be brought back to life. Dead flesh cannot be restored, just as broken glass cannot be mended. So you believe in souls, but you don't believe in those souls can be resurrected? That seems confusing, but I know if we ask, this conversation will just go on forever.
Okay.
If not even Kyo believes it, then there's no such thing as resurrecting. And if this idealistic regenerate can't believe it, there's no reasonable girl would believe it either. You think so? I don't think it's strange for the dead to come back to life. This kooky bitch is finally talking. But too bad, no one's interested in your bullshit cult. No, wait, let's hear what Angie has to say. Yes, Angie is free to speak. Can I say it? Okay, I'm gonna say it. Because that's what Atua desires. I can't follow this conversation at all. What do you have to say? So you believe you can revive the dead, Angie? I don't think the resurrection ritual can really bring the dead back to life. It's probably more like returning the dead to
What are you
us.
talking about?
Because
You know how the bodies of all the victims have been cleaned up? So clean, like there was never a dead body to begin with? So maybe
the truth is,
they were never dead to begin with. They weren't dead. No, that's not possible. We inspected the bodies ourselves. But it might have been a very accurate imitation.
No.
I think she's right.
See.
I think that we're in a simulation and that they can do whatever the fuck they want. But then once you kill... They explained it in the last one, like, once you kill someone in a simulation, their brain gets executed. Or their brain, like, is mush.
yeah.
Possible to create. Plainly agree. I've always supported Angie. Thank you, everyone. Wait, no. Wait a minute. I saw them with my own eyes.
Mail.
Don't raise your voice to Angie, you rude degenerate.
Why?
Why don't you... You don't want them to be alive, Shuichi. You don't want the dead to be alive?
True, but
I do want that. I wish they were still alive. Even now I think that. But no matter how much we want that, if everyone alive, that means there's somewhere in school, right? So maybe one of them write message in courtyard? The message in the courtyard. Gonta, what do you got to say, dude? What's going on? Gonta, you know about the letters written in the courtyard, right? Yeah, but it's sort of different now. On the way here, Gonta goes see writing in the courtyard.
hey,
And it have more writing this time. Interesting. What does that say? More writing. Gonta no could understand what writing mean, but maybe it message from the dead? Something worse? Thinma? Huh. Maybe everyone leave a message for us that say, hey, we alive? That is interesting. That's an interesting development. Message from everyone who died. Because no one here write it, did they? So someone else must have write it, right?
Rest in peace.
Are you saying that a dead person hiding in the school wrote that message? In other words, it's a message from the dead. Wait, a message from the dead? What the actual fuck?
How divine!
Either way, there's nothing more divine than being reunited with a friend. As she spoke, Angie picked the Necronomicon off the floor. Angie, whatever are you planning to do with that? Are you actually planning to perform the ritual? You know it's a motive, yes? But perhaps it's a motive that's dangerous to ignore, rather than dangerous to see,
listen
or
closely.
to use. For example, maybe the people who have died are actually alive, and if we don't perform the ritual, they will be killed for certain this time. It would be a problem if we allowed 4 potential survivors to die.
Thank you.
You're so smart for telling us, Gonta. You're a savior to those 4 people. Angie approached Gonta with her usual wide smile and... Something's very odd about Angie.
You work so hard, Gonta. You're always trying to keep everyone safe. Even when you go berserk, you're still considerate of everyone else, aren't you?
This is the second time
I
that
know
this has happened.
because Atua is always watching you.
Always watching Gonta.
Don't worry. You're not alone, Gonta. Atua is like a gentle grandmother, watching over you and keeping you safe.
Grandmas are nice.
Interesting.
Huh?
Gentle grandmother? I thought you said Atua was a handsome man. Angie's Atua changes his appearance depending on who's looking. That's not suspiciously convenient at all. Why don't you join our student council, Gonta?
Right.
Yeah, it'd be really reassuring if you were part of the student council, Gonta. You will use your power for the peace of the Academy. Is that what she's been doing? Everyone needs you, Gonta. You should definitely join. You need Gonta? Okay, then Gonta joins student council too. Wait, before all that, what exactly is this student council? Is that why you've all been acting weird? Last night, Angie summoned us to discuss how we can eradicate the killing game. Me, Kibo, Tenko, and Tsumugi. We arrived to a conclusion.
This is the Ultimate Academy Student Council, with Angie Yonaga as our president.
What the fuck?
Academy Student Council?
We've all banded together under the leadership of President Angie.
Our platform is the wholesale eradication of the killing game.
Yeah. Our student council promises killing game free Ultimate Academy.
That's interesting. Student council? And Angie is the president? There can be no harmony between us if we keep saying different things.
Yeah,
What? Well, it's called the student council, but all decision making is done by Atua. But since Angie can speak with Atua, she's the only one worthy of leading the council. Oh my god. I'm going to follow Angie too. Thanks everyone. Atua is happy too. They've totally been brainwashed. Angie has spread her influence before we'd even realized. But it makes sense if you think about it. This place has all the conditions for a cult to form. The fear of death that cannot be avoided. Cults are born from the desire to escape that. So she's using this situation to take over the school and make us dependent on Atua.
Wait!
Using is a rude way to describe it. The president wants peace for the school, and we all agree with her noble wisdom. Yeah, going to not let anyone talk bad about student council. You literally just fucking joined them, you brainwashed idiot. I'm surprised Tenko decided to join the student council. Why? Because you and Angie were fighting over Himiko, were you not? Who cares about that? I finally realized how great Atua is.
So?
That's right, that's right. Now, what were we talking about again?
Yeah.
The resurrection ritual, right? Just leave this to the student council. It'd be less burdensome if Atua makes the decision.
Wait!
Less burdensome? That's a relief. If it's Atua's decision, then it's definitely the right one. Yeah, there's no way Atua would be wrong.
Yeah.
Yep, Atua is always right. Are you guys serious? The resurrection ritual is clearly a trap. It'll be fine, as long as everyone puts aside the desire to leave. I doubt they'd listen to anything we'd have to say. It's true they're probably not going to listen, but you could at least help too, Kaito. What's wrong with him? He's been quiet this whole time. Interesting. In the end, we couldn't stop the student council. We left it at that and went our separate ways. Transfer students, reviving the dead, to a student council. So many heavy conversations this morning. I shouldn't just sit here and complain. There has to be something I can do. I have to find something. More free time! Let's look at our map. Alright, so Maki's probably the #1 priority. I don't know where she is. Where is she? Oh, she's in her lab. I want to go talk with her. Unless she's just not gonna let me. Hi, Maki.
No.
What? I don't have anything to say. I just thought we could hang out. I guess that's a no. Sure. Really? What's with your reaction? You're the one who invited me. Sorry, I was just surprised. I honestly thought you'd reject me. All this time, I assumed I was just going to train with you two idiots, you and Kaito. And I thought it'd be faster to give in to Kaito's demands.
What do you mean?
Even after hearing that, you want to still hang out with me? Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
But I think you'll end up wasting your time on me. Talked about nothing? Definitely. Alright, I think I have a gun. She might like that. What is this over here? Okay, I have a gun somewhere. Yeah, right here. Freeze ray? Yeah, give her the freeze gun. I don't know who else would take the gun. I don't think it's bad to give presents after spending time. You should really think about the present. Was that like the worst gift I probably could have given her? That was the worst gift I could have given her. Fuck! still time. Fuck, she didn't like the freeze gun? Who would want a freeze gun? Oh, probably fucking what's her name, huh? Fuck, man. That's really depressing. Because that means we could have gotten a point, but we didn't get the point. Alright, let's find something else that she likes. Or something that she likes that we can give her. Because I honestly don't know what to give her.
Stop it.
Doesn't matter. I want to hang out with you. If you're putting up a front, you'll get hurt later. I want to hang out with you, Maki. Definitely. Alright, what the fuck? I don't know what she would like, guys. I don't know what she would like. It's not like I mind, I'll take it. You're an assassin, correct? I already said that several times. Detectives really are more skeptical than necessary. Well, that's part of my job. Anyway, I was just wondering how you did your work. Never heard of assassins working together, but she couldn't have been working alone. Wouldn't assassination organizations disband after they become known? That's true. If you want to know my job, then I don't mind talking about it. It won't be a problem. Maki's voice was confident, but she swiftly averted her gaze. Have you heard of the Holy Salvation Society? No, that's the first time I've heard of it. Of course, a normal person would have no affiliation to any cults. A cult? What does this assassination? What does this have to do with your assassinations? That's the assassination organization I belong to. You belong to a cult? Even though you're a detective, you're pretty slow. It's a new cult, from behind the scenes. It trains assassins. That sounds made up. It's real. The founder is the boss of the organization, and all the staff are part of it. Clients ask for consultation, and the fee is a donation. That's how it's set up. The other believers don't matter. They're there for the founder. I'm not sure of the details. Can't believe it. A cult like that exists in our country? Well, it's fine. They disguise it so things aren't revealed to the public. When you hear about a cult, it makes you want to stay away, right? It does give off that impression. Being shady like that is just a cover-up for illegal things like assassinations. As a society, the cult is pretty normal, and it hasn't caused any trouble either. The boss and the staff actually don't believe in their god, but they haven't been punished for their sins. God really doesn't exist in this world. Her tone was neither demeaning nor cold. Sounded as if she was just accepted that's the things the way that things are. I assume you're just a devotee in this cult? Of course not. It may seem like I'm affiliated with the cult, since I'm affiliated with the cult. Wait, can't you figure that out without thinking? Are you sure you're a detective? I suppose she couldn't be. There are several assassins besides me, but no one is devout. We don't really get along with each other anyway, so I wouldn't know. So you don't share that kind of information with each other? Of course not. When the time comes, assassins will be cut and disposed of. Her tone hasn't changed. She just accepted it. Why did I say that to put her... What did I say to put her in that state of mind? That's cool. We're a little bit closer with Maki. And we have two options. Hopefully, my goal is that the person that both people, either Angie or Maki, don't die. And both of them don't commit the murder. Because then I'll be in good standing. It's nighttime again. Monotaro is out cold from being punched by Monodam as a punishment, so we'll be taking a break from making announcements. While Mono and Dam and I are on break, we'll leave the rest to Daddy. Interesting. And announcement didn't mention it, but I suppose it's nighttime. Time to train. But is Kaito okay? Obviously. Fucking Jesus. Suppose he's doing just fine. Doorbell still ringing. I made my way to the door and opened it to find... Oh.
Huh?
Maki? Kaito's resting. He says he's not feeling well and that we should train without him. Just the two of us. It's pretty thoughtless of him to bug me to train with you guys, but then flake out. Well, he did say he wasn't feeling well. Why are you making excuses for him? Ah, no, I guess you're right. Let's just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk with you. That's fucking cute as fuck. Let's go. Let's train together. And that's how Maki and I ended up training together.
Hey,
This is cute as fuck.
why are you...
What is it? I keep pressing circles the skip button. I don't know why I can't remember the skip button when I don't need to. Or when I need to. What is it? Why are you training? I don't think a detective needs to do this. Probably not, but...
Overthinking things and worrying about what I need to do. When I'm with Kaito, I feel like all of that stuff just fades away.
Do you look up to that idiot?
I don't know if I'd call it looking up to him. It's just that I've never been around someone so relaxed and impulsive. I think that's exactly what I've been missing all this time.
I never realized until now how gross it is to hear men talk about being manly.
Maki sprang up and said,
Hey,
100, I'm done. Maki seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hands. You're really fast, as usual.
what?
I used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. 100 push-ups is nothing. About Kaito. I sort of understand what you mean.
That's true.
But I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is, even if he is useless. I was taught to only value the essentials. I was forced to abandon anything non-essential so they could mold me as they saw fit. After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. I didn't ask to become this way. It just happened to me. After what I've been through, am I still even human? Even Kibo acts more human than me.
Because
But I had no choice but to...
this is stupid.
Why am I talking to you about this? You can't help me. But I'm kind of the same way.
Well,
I never once wanted to be a detective. I actually thought it wasn't too great a job. Uncovering people's secrets for money? It's the worst. But now I feel completely different. If it's gonna help my friends, then I'll do it. It's about Kaede and Kaito. It's Kaede and Kaito that have helped me see things that way.
So what?
I didn't ask to hear your story. Maki's face remained totally unfazed as she turned and walked away. See you tomorrow, Maki. She didn't reply and kept walking. I'm still a little worried about Kaito. He seemed off since this morning. I hope it's nothing serious.
Yaha!
Welcome back, Maki. You finally came. What?
Jeez.
You know, Maki, it's not okay to walk around at nighttime. Why? I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? Monokuma's regulations don't matter. But Kurumi's crime happened during nighttime, right? If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, the case wouldn't have happened. That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity. Limit. So basically you want to take our freedom away, is that it?
My.
You're so odd, Maki. What's more important, freedom or a person's life? I'm starting not to like Angie. We need to remove all worry and doubt. So everyone can have a peaceful life here.
Atua!
Because that's what Atua says.
Fine!
Yes!
People are afraid of you, Maki, so we'd prefer if you were more careful. It's for the peace of the academy. I don't like anybody here, except for Gonta. Gonta's kind of just following whoever fucking is there. That's interesting, though. What is the point of human life? Terminator, right? No, what is that? That's gotta be. The point of 70 years later, they're useless people who can't do anything. They're hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end, it's also meaningless. Alright. Okay. That's fine. So that's the morning announcement, is it? It's a little creepy. I don't like this at all. I suppose I'll go to the dining hall. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm mad that they're kind of picking on Maki for no reason. But it's just kind of something that the story is gonna do for the rest of the game now. I think we hang out with Maki as much as humanly possible. I mean, if she locks herself in the room, then we'll hang with Angie. Angie's kind of the antagonist this chapter, so we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Lots of visual novel and roguelike stuff. You guys know the deal. I'll see you guys in the next episode when we see what happens at the dining hall. Peace out, guys.